What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome to my Monster Hunter World weapon guide. This guide is aimed at players new to the series, and anyone that may not know or understand how the weapons work, and is looking for a little help. On the surface, the combat of Monster Hunter series may look fairly basic, but there's a lot more to it than people realise. Hopefully I can help you understand the mechanics a little bit better, and now that's all said and done, let's begin. The Gunlance. So, as you can imagine, it's similar to its lance cousin, but it also has a gun. So you're kind of in the best of both worlds of being a gunner and a blade master all at once. Now this is never a weapon that I've particularly used a hell of a lot. However, I do know that it's very, very strong, and they've added some cool things in this game to this weapon, as they have done with all of the other weapons. So, before we get started, let's check the Hunter notes, and we can read about it. There's all the attacks on the left-hand side, but shell type. There are three types of shelling attacks: normal, long, and wide. Normal offers the most ammo, long offers the longest range, wide limited ammo but high damage in a spread. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Then there's Wyrmstake Cannon. This is a new thing to Monster Hunter World. Fire the Wyrmstake Cannon by either pressing circle after 2 shelling attacks or by doing that combo. This fires a blade that hits multiple times, then explodes. Use a standard reload to reload the cannon with Wyrmstake Shot. So every time you reload, you will get a free one of them. So you kind of want to be using them in and around your shelling combos to make the most use of it, as it's just a free reload along with your shells anyway. You may as well use it every time. And those are the useful combos, which we're about to get into. So, the most basic thing is you just have your triangle combo, which is just 3 thrusts in a row. As basic as you can get. Now, similar to the lance, you can sidestep after any of these, but you can only do it twice. You can't do it 3 times. So if we try and go forward, you see, it's not 3 in a row. You can only do 2 in a row. But you can still block and everything. So that's your just standard triangle combo. If you press circle, you'll shoot. Now this is a very short range shot, so you see we hit the thing there, but if we go back a bit, we don't hit it. So you want to be, you know, if you're in range to actually hit the thing, you're in range to shoot the thing, is effectively what it's all about. Okay, so we've used 5 of our shots, and we can see next to our weapon durability, we've got reload. To do a reload, you can hold block and press circle, and you'll do a reload. Now let's just use some shells, and there are 2 ways to do a quick reload. One is by jumping off any aerial move, so jumping off a ledge, running up those mushroom things or whatever, and you press R2 in the air, you do a smash, and you'll instantly reload. Like, super quickly. Which is cool. The second way to quick reload is after any normal shell attack, like that for instance, if you do the block reload like that, which is still pretty quick, but it's, you know, slowish compared to the quick reload. If you do this and then you do that block and reload straight away, you can see the quick reload there. So say we have no shells, like 1 shell left, we can just go quick reload, got all 5 back. Brilliant, so good. Now, if you do 3 shots in a row, so that's 2 in a row. If you wait, you can then do another 2 in a row. That's fine. Do a slow reload because that was too slow to do it in the combo. But if you do 3 in a row, you will use all 5 of your ammo. So, no, sorry, you'll do the Wyrmstake Cannon. I got my buttons confused. So that is how to do the Wyrmstake Cannon in 1 form. So we'll go over that again because I actually got a little bit confused there myself. Let's reload. And again, every reload you get that that cannon back. So if you do 3 shells in a row, you'll shoot the cannon out, and that will stick. Okay, we were too far away. Let's try that again. It will stick into a monster, and then detonate after a while. So it'll tick for a bit and then it'll detonate like a grenade. Super cool. And again, you get that every single time you reload. So use them as often as you can. So you can get to that that way. You can also do a strong combo down the bottom you're reading there, which is this, 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 and then that will get into the Wyrmstake Cannon as well. So they're the two ways to get to it. Reload again. So either circle, circle, circle. Or triangle and circle together. Triangle. Okay, I don't think I did that right. Circle and triangle together. Triangle. Triangle. And then either triangle or circle. Doesn't really matter which one you press there. But effectively it does the same thing. Now, you can't shoot if your weapon durability is too low. So see how our weapon's pink now? It just won't shoot. So weapon durability is a bit of a problem with this weapon. You need to be on top of it. But as long as you just keep sharpening, you're fine. We also have combo adding burst fire. This is where you use all 5 of your ammo at once. So if we do triangle and circle together, and then triangle and then circle, we will then use all 5 of our bullets. So triangle and circle, triangle, circle. That uses all 5 of your weapons. All 5 of your shots, I should say. So depending on what you want to do with shooting, you know, you could just attack, shoot, attack, attack, shoot, attack, attack, shoot, shoot. Wyrmstake Cannon. Wyrmstake Cannon, I should say. I keep thinking it's Wyrmstrike, but it's not. And, you know, you can do multiple different combos with all of those different shots. Now, the other thing, and the big thing about this weapon, is you have a thing called Wyvern's Fire. You can only do this once in a while. It needs time to reload, and your weapon will showcase that. But effectively, it's, again, this is your big super move. This is what you want to do when the monster's vulnerable or knocked out or in a trap or asleep or whatever. When you have the ability to just stand there and do a lot of damage without having to move and stuff, this is what you do. You hold down, block, R2, and you press both the attack buttons, triangle and circle, together, and you do Wyvern's Fire. And you can aim it as well. While you're charging up like that, you can actually aim it left and right. I can't showcase that anymore because I need the... Well, if I change weapon, I might be able to. I need to let it reload. So you can see that our gun lance now is hot. It's glowing orange and it's got the steam and stuff coming off it. That means that we can't do Wyvern's Fire again. We need to let the gun cool down. But if we just go here and change equipment to something else, and then change back. Nope, it's still too hot. Okay, they thought about everything. But when you're doing the Wyvern's Fire, you can manually aim as well. So that's something to keep track of. Now, again, remember that you can do an instant reload by doing a smash attack from a aerial move. And you get the free reload. The Wyrmstake Cannon is either circle, circle, circle. Or triangle and circle, triangle, triangle, and then triangle or circle. So you basically just keep pressing triangle for the sake of it. They're both the ways to get to that. And triangle and circle, then triangle, then circle, shoots all of your bullets. And again, you will need to reload. And after any just normal shot, you can do a quick reload. You can't do a quick reload after a Wyrmstake Cannon or a Wyrmfire or any of that stuff. It's only off one of these shots. So say you in like fighting a monster and you just like, and then just do a quick reload, and then you can just keep going back into it. You also have part of your initial combos is both buttons together is that rising slash move. And you can shoot upwards. So if there's a monster that is like very tall or its head's off the ground or whatever, you can do that to get the height advantage with your shots. Now, has my weapon cooled down? Yes, it has. Okay, so we'll finish up by showing the Wormfire and the fact that you can aim it while charging it. So if you've got the monster in your sights, everything's good, and then all of a sudden it moves at the last minute, you can follow it, basically. And that is the Gunlance. So it's nowhere near as maneuverable as the Lance is, but you have the added effect of being able to shoot things as well. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, I've never used it really, but I know some players, friends of mine, that use it and love it. So yeah, if you like the Lance, but you want to be able to also shoot people, this is probably the weapon for you. Either way, hopefully you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.